Hello Sisterlock enthusiasts, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Mariam coming to you another week with another video. For this week I got my hair up. I rarely have my hair up. I feel like I've got facelift because my hair is kind of pulled back and it's not even that tight. I'm just not used to tying my hair back, or actually just half up at the moment, the rest is down. But anyway, so for this week's topic, I'll get right into it. I am going to discuss about Sisterlocks and the tips. So the tips of Sisterlocks. Now, why am I discussing this? For me, it came as a surprise, to be honest, because I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't know Sisterlocks tip was a major discussion until I became a consultant. Now, one of the questions that I get asked so frequently is, when am I gonna get rid of my curly ends? I didn't know people didn't like the little curly ends. Some do, but there are some people that just really don't like the little curly ends. Now for me, I've been locked for I just put my tea down. I've been locked for 7 years and my ends are not blunt. Visually they look blunt maybe, but on the tip it's just little curly ends, as you can see. I don't know if I can put my hair, if I stretch out you can see that. I'll put it behind the camera. So my ends are not actually blunt, they're a little bit fuzzy. Now, for my understanding is that some people, they don't like this look. They want the look to look blunt completely. Like, you know, when you get with traditional locks, they've been locked for a while, you get that blunt look. And some people, they want that look very, very quickly, quite early on in a journey. And for me, I didn't even know it was a thing. Granted that a lot of people like the curly ends, which I'm the big fan of the curly ends, but I think it just depends on your hair and maybe how far back your hair was locked. As I said, for me, it's not blunt. I don't know many people full blunt Sisterlocks ends, but I just know that the method that we use, we comb the hair back and we interlock the hair, so the hair is not palm rolled together to be matted. So in a way, it's I don't know if you could ever achieve the blunt end look with Sisterlocks. I don't know, to be honest. If someone's watching my videos and you got blunt end of your locks, please can you comment below and let me know what type of hair texture you have, and have you ever trimmed your locks to achieve the blunt look, and anything like that, because I'll be really curious to know. I think it will be very helpful to some of my clients who want to have blunt ends and those who want to avoid blunt ends. Now for me, when I got my hair locked, it wasn't even a thing. I didn't know. I honestly had no clue, and I feel like I've probably been living under a rock. I just kind of took my journey as it went along with it. I don't know, it's just one of those things that it just didn't even occur to me, or let alone cross my mind, about blunt ends or curly ends or loose ends. I just knew my hair locks from the top and it makes its way down to the hair root, but other than that I didn't really pay attention to the ends of my locks. I was paying attention to the growth because my hair was really, really short, and I was keeping a close eye of how much growth I'm having, because I was like just kind of wanting my hair to grow a little bit, just so I can have a little fringe or something. I said, if you go back on my Sisterlocks journey video, you can see my hair was super, super short. So I wasn't so much focusing on the tip of my locks, I was focused on the roots of my locks, as in monitoring my growth. But if anybody's got any suggestions on how to achieve the blunt look quite quickly, please let me know. But as a loctician, I would say maybe it's to do with the locking process. So I think maybe when your hair is fully locked, then the quicker you can achieve the blunt end. But for people, most people, they like the curly ends. And also, for example, if you're like 3C, I don't know how realistic it is that you're gonna get blunt ends of your hair. Even if you're 4A and your hair is like it's quite soft, I don't know if you can achieve the blunt end. I have to say, from a distance, as I say, my hair does look like it's got blunt ends, but if you zoom closely, you can see it's really not blunt. The hair is, I've just got very tight curls, but the hair is still pretty much very loose. And I've been locked for 7 years with 4Z hair. So I don't know if it can be achieved. My previous video, I discussed about sister locks and expectation. And to some degree, I feel like if maybe you really have to go for the blunt look, if you want the locks to be completely blunt, maybe traditional type of locks that are not particularly too big or not too small is the method they use to do traditional locks that can achieve the blunt look pretty fast. But again, even that particular route, it still requires a journey on its own. So I don't know whether somebody can achieve the blunt look with Sisterlocks straight away. But if you have, I'm more than happy to hear your story. If you can share your journey with me in the comment section, that would be great. And just let me know how long you've been locked for, the type of hair texture that you have, and have you ever trimmed your hair. All those details would be very valuable, especially towards some of my clients who just want to achieve the blunt look very quickly, quite early on in their journey. Realistically, I don't think it's going to happen even within a year, but because it might involve the hair growing and completely locking and then maybe trimming off the ends. But as I illustrated to one of my clients, I took one of my locks and I cut one of my locks. Well, it's one of the locks here somewhere, but I think I've got the cut lock over here. So this lock, which you can see is not blunt at the end. I cut this lock from one of these areas over here to demonstrate to one of my clients who really wants to achieve the blunt look quite early on. So I just took it to cut it to show her that even when I cut the lock from it was about here, so I cut this much off of the lock. So you would think this area here will be blunt, but actually when I even cut it off, as soon as I did this, all you see was the little curly hairs forming and looking like that at the end. And this is me again, 4C hair, extra 4C, locked for 7 years, and I still don't have blunt ends. Okay, so anyway, that's a very quick topic I've covered, sister lock and blunt ends. If anybody's got experience with this, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you next week, and thank you again for watching. Thank you. Bye.